Hey everyone, stick with us versus herd. If it's your first time here, like the content, hit subscribe. If you want to get notifications before we go live, tap the bell. And if you want to join the UVH fam, our community, links are below in the description to our Discord and our options trading group on Facebook. If you're here right now, say what up, what's going on. Good morning. Jeff, Colin, how we doing? Ben. All right, we're getting things going. Bear gang. Lucas, Trevor, Renji, Mason, gonna get torn apart today. Looks like at least right now I just got this notification. At least Thinkorswim is sending this alert now. Before they were sending it like after we halted, like hey if we halt, but now they're sending out this halt notification that they might not halt here. That we might halt. I mean, futures are halted, so futures limit down right now. Dow got halted at 1,200. S&P's got halted at 139. Nasdaq got halted at 402. SPY SPY just had another leg down right now, 256. Apple and SPY are the same price, 256 and 256 right now. If you're just joining, say what's going on. Good morning. Bill from New Hampshire. Brian Daniel. Yeah, two halts in two halts in 1 week. It is not good. Lion. Yo, David, what's going on? Rob, Joshua. Yeah, so I mean today is going to be kind of crazy. You know, Black Swan event. Who knew that this was what was going to take us down? Like in 2017 and 2019 when we just kept going up every day. And this is how we go. Even Tom Hanks got the coronas, you know? Nobody's safe. If Tom Hanks not safe, nobody's safe. Go Tobin. No lucky hat and sunglasses. Here we go. These are my work glasses right here. But they say I don't normally wear glasses. I have pretty good vision, but those are that's just for the screen time. I think I need to change my chat. So right now the chat's this way. I need to change it looking this way because it looks weird when I'm watching myself here. It's like joking. What else can I put on? Right now you're gonna wait. You know. When we do a limit down like this, if we don't get two-sided action today, it's going to be difficult unless you're going to try to scalp. If we don't get two-sided action today, and if we halt, we're gonna have some trouble. You know, like last time we halted, I only took my position off. I didn't enter new ones because this wasn't sure. VIX is up 14% right now at 60. I'm ready to lose money, Micah. Hey, Micah, sunny in Chicago. That's all we need. A little bit of sunshine goes a long way for us Chicago people. Yeah, so the EU, let's get into that here. EU, ECB. I was actually really surprised. So what is it? I guess the question is, what does this mean for our Fed meeting? Our Fed's definitely going to cut. Definitely going to cut, I feel. You know, what does this mean? They're going to have some sort of stimulus package to combat coronavirus. Let's see if they tell me. They don't say. The central bank announced measures to support bank lending, expanding its quantitative easing program by 120 billion euros or 135 billion. Doesn't seem like enough. I wonder what the Fed is gonna do for QE. You know? I wonder what the Fed is gonna do. If we're gonna start bailing out. And the chat is busy today. Down 7%. Yo, Robert, what's going on? Payroll tax cut? I don't think it's coming. That's the thing. Like, what Trump promised, we don't know if or when it's gonna happen. Kramer says we're going to December lows. Yeah, if we crack, like let's look at SPY real quick. If we crack, we're at 255 right now. Let's pull up the 3-year. Now, if we crack 230, it's going to be, let me show you here. 230 we hit back in December, we bounced. 230 was a low also in 2017. So 230, if we, I'll go to the 4-year. If we crack that and we crack 200, we're in trouble. We're in trouble. That's when panic's gonna ensue here. People are not feeling good, and the longer this goes on, people need to realize, will start to realize, like, hey, I might not actually get my money back. We might not actually go back up to 300. We might not be able to go back up to 320. CODX going up. IWM getting smacked the hardest. So we kind of knew there was a problem when the Russell wasn't moving with the rest of the indices, and the small caps were not going up like the other indices like S&P, NASDAQ, Dow, and it's the one that has gotten hit the hardest. Once it broke the 145, all hell's broke loose now. If we're looking here, I mean, it's right at the December lows now. So you're talking about SPY going to the December lows. The Russell already is at December lows. So just keep that in mind. We're in trouble. We're in trouble. But it is what it is. Right now my positions going into this. So right now I'm short oil. I've been short oil. I got 35 days left in this contract, up 26%. It was a small debit spread, and so I'm looking forward to crack. I just got into the money. I'm looking forward to crack 30 if possible. However, the pricing for the Aprils is a little bit higher than the March. March is at 30.69. April's at 31.18. So would like it to crack a little bit lower here. Apple, I got in. Yo, Boris, what's up? Apple, I got in a little bit premature at the close. I put this position on yesterday. Sorry about that. Let me turn this notification off here. Apple, I bought for $665. I bought the 272.50 put, and the issue with that is, let me pull up Apple here. It's buy at 254. Whew. So the 272.50. So I bought it at 207, and I bought it when it was spiking up. And I hate that. So I bought it when it was when SPY was around 273 area, and it double tapped and ripped back up to 278. So I guess I don't need to be worried about this 270 alert right now. Take this off. but yeah, I mean, you can see premiums went from $5 to $7 down to $5 again, and that's where we're at. Yeah, SPY right now we're looking at, and it's in the bottom right hand corner here, 254.80. Man, everyone in my household's sick. I'm trying to hang on, guys. I'm trying to hang on. Yo, Keith, what's going on? Also in the news this morning, Carnival Princess Cruises pauses global ship operation for 60 days. So this is pretty huge. Renji, we just did IWN. It's in trouble. It's at December lows. Cracks that. It's going down quick. So Princess Cruises, and I guess how this is gonna go is the rest of the cruises lines are gonna probably follow, because if Carnival is placing humans over dollars, it's going to be bad marketing for Royal Caribbean and all the other people. So they're going to probably follow suit. So be aware. Be aware that the cruise lines are not going to be basically in business for 60 days. So I mean, I don't know. I don't know what that means in terms of the price, but it's not good. Princess Cruises has fallen more than 57% since January 1st. CCL. Let's take a look at this. CCL. I never ever traded the cruise lines before. Never felt the need to. So right now it's at 17. So close at 21. Yeah, I mean, cruise and flight's about 3 months away. If we can get on there, if we can leave, if our states don't quarantine us from leaving, you know, like a whole lockdown like Italy. Like what if your state said no, you can't go to the state next to you? You know what I mean? These prices look delicious. I think it's a little early to buy the cruise lines. I think it's because think about this. People are really scared to take a cruise right now because of getting sick. And that's gonna linger for quite some time after this is all said and done. It may take the cruise lines a year or two to actually reestablish trust. People don't forget that easy. You know what I mean? Like they're gonna need to do something. I don't know. I feel bad for Virgin Cruises because they're supposed to launch this year and it's the worst time to launch a cruise line company. You know, it's so bad. Is it not possible that some of them? I mean, yeah. I mean, they could go bankrupt. They could go bankrupt. They're looking for stimulus. They for sure are. And the worst part about it is most of these cruise lines, they've been buying back their own stock for the last couple of years and spending that money on buying back their own stock when they should have probably been saving it to for something like this to get through some hardships. Just like anybody, they always say, "Hey, save 6 months of your income for emergency in case anything happens." Well, the freaking companies on Wall Street should do the same. But I guess what if you have the government to bail you out? I mean, it's a lot of gray area. Yeah, I mean, if you want to do puts on CCL, I mean, I'm sure there's still room to go down, but you just got to be careful. In this market, like, there's no analyst, no YouTuber knows what's going on right now. We can't predict the future. Nobody knows what's happening. All we can do is look at areas of support and resistance and see if it's going to revisit that area or see if it's going to bounce off that area, and kind of take it a day at a time. Because Trump's having the travel ban. So Trump announced the travel ban to Europe yesterday. I don't know if that means we're going to do a full-on, all-out, cut everybody off. Nobody, but right now, Europe, except for the UK, we are still accepting flights to and from the UK, which I don't know why. But it's going to start midnight on Friday, so that's tomorrow for 30 days at the least. So let's see here. So the Austria, Belgium, Czech Republic, Denmark, Estonia, Finland, France, Germany, Greece, Hungary, Iceland, Italy, Latvia. I don't even know how to pronounce this one. Lithuania, Luxembourg, Malta, Netherlands, Norway, Poland, Portugal, Slovakia, Slovenia, Spain, Sweden, and Switzerland, which Spain is extremely heavy on the tourism. So this is gonna have a pretty big impact if we're not allowing travel to these countries. I mean, 30 days minimum. It's hard to say if like the coronavirus is going to slow down here in the U.S. with the travel ban, or if we're on the verge of exploding like Italy or South Korea. We're now over 1,000 cases. I don't know if they show on here. Where's the coronavirus live updates? Where's the U? Does it say the U.S.? Oh, here we go. Viking cruises suspended. So that's what I said. The other cruise lines are going to follow suit because it's going to be bad marketing. I don't know if it says U.S. toll right now. It does not. But, I mean, they shut down the NBA. You know, they were going to play without fans, but then you know, they got sick. So now there's probably a whole bunch of NBA players sick right now, and the NBA wants to protect their assets. You know what I mean? And I hate to say it like that, but you know, the NBA is watching out for their talent and the people that make the money. So they would rather shut down the NBA for the rest of the season than have anyone get, you know, I mean, they care about people, but they also care about their bottom line and they care about their talent and all that stuff. So Iceland closed too. Cruise lines aren't essential. No, but the airlines are. So if people aren't flying, the auto industry, yeah, I was actually in the middle. I'm in the process of buying a new car, actually, and I was thinking to myself yesterday. I was like, you know, maybe I should wait till this blows over because one, I'm gonna get a better price. Two, do I really want to pay money out right now in case that I need that money? And I wonder who else is thinking like that. It's like, hey, should I be buying that car right now? Should I be buying that house right now? Will I need that money if things get bad? If things get out of control, am I going to need that money? You know what I mean? Like, is anyone else here thinking like that, or was it just me? Because I was thinking about that because I was like, I've been test driving some cars for the last few weeks, trying to narrow down what I want to get, and now I'm thinking like maybe I should, now that it's getting worse and the market's getting worse, should I kind of wait? I mean, there's gonna be cars there when you know, it's not like we're low on supply for cars. Let's make some money. We're all gonna die. I don't want to die broke. Well, it doesn't matter if you're broke or not. You can't take it with you. You know what I mean? We all come into the world the same way and we leave the same way. So it's not like the cars. If anything, there's going to be more inventory. I'm just thinking like, well, do I want to spend my cash right now on a vehicle, or do I want to kind of wait it out? Right now, Spy's at 255.50. Apple's at 255. It's retouching the lows. Lows 255. So all these dealers and stuff are trying to harass me, but I'm gonna have to tell them they're gonna have to chill because I don't know if I'm gonna be letting go of the bag while this is happening. I'll keep trying to stack my coins here. You know what I mean? And plus, I won't need a car for all quarantine. Yeah. You can just live in your house. Yeah. unless I get a Tesla or something, then I can fight the biogens. Build interest with your bank. I don't think the banks are going to be giving us any interest on our money if we get another rate cut. I mean, all the banks are slashing their rates now that we had 50 basis point cut. If we go down to 0%, we're basically, there's going to be no reward to hold your money in any banks. You know, not like you, but you can't like. I mean, what do you do with it? You'd have to store it in the bank anyways. You know, and then you're like, well, maybe I should put it into some dividend heavy stocks. But then you're like, well, I don't know if I want to do that. You know. Gold-plated coffin, baby. Take it with me. You'll be able to buy a car with the Apple put. I wish. So I wish that I bought more, but I was really hesitant yesterday of loading. I felt like I felt like with the, I mean, I didn't think that Trump was going to do well in the speech, but I felt that he could cause enough to rally for a day before we drop. So that's really what I was concerned about. I thought that he could, because last time when he spoke, the markets rallied. We were up a thousand points on the Dow. We went from green to red to green, and then we dropped the next day. And I thought maybe there was a potential for something similar. I mean, we thought that he was going to crap the bed, but didn't think it was going to be that immediately. I was hoping that we were going to get a green day today. Honestly, even though I was holding my put, then I can kind of ease into it. But no, they're just going to go for rip the face right off. The whole Bitcoin being a currency alternative didn't really work. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Yeah, I mean, I don't know how you can value Bitcoin right now and all this. People can't even value stocks. People can't even value the U.S. dollar. I have a SPY put, 270, Roku 88 put. It's crazy to think Roku. So Roku, we were trading, just a few months ago, we were trading it in the 160s and 170s and 150s. And now to say Roku's at 79, I mean, it's just like... So either stocks are way overvalued or we're way oversold. However, the interesting thing part here for if you're looking at RSI, on Roku, it just became oversold on March 5th. So it literally went down 50 points and didn't become oversold till now. In terms of RSI. Now I know indicators are not what they need to be right now, but just interesting enough. If you're looking at RSI on SPY is, well, it will be today, but yesterday we had a big drop and it wasn't in oversold. I mean, it was just right above it. And that's interesting as well. So, I think that the market was long overdue for a correction, probably since 2017. I really believe. And then in 2018, they really tried to have a correction. And we thought that was the correction, but for some reason, it was not in 2018. For some reason, they ripped it back up. And they stopped unwinding. The Fed stopped unwinding their balance sheet, and we ripped back up. And then, we kept going, as you can see here. But I mean, we're in terms of the drop right now, I believe that the market can afford it. If we break 200 on SPY is when things will get real serious. If we break 200 on SPY, I think that's when things will get real serious. Right now, we have a little bit of panic. We have a little bit of nervousness. Some hedge funds are going to go out of business. It is what it is. That's what they get for lying to their customers. Wells Fargo may go out of business. Deutsche Bank may go out of business. But if we crack 200, I think that's where the real panic is going to set in. And then we're going to have some flash crashes. Right now, I think everyone's expected. So right now we're at 255. I think we're expected to either bounce back up above 260 or revisit 230 right now. So that's the expectation. If that doesn't pan out and we go down quick to 200 or sub 200, that's when the panic is going to happen. All right, CODX. All right, I'll do you guys a favor. I don't know what this company does. So it's $16. I don't generally trade penny stocks. Is this another farmer stock that's getting hit with the coronavirus news? Yeah, and the weird thing is people have been like, well, the Fed is pumping in 200 billion a day, blah blah blah. You shouldn't short. And I haven't bought a call in weeks. I've just been sticking to the short. I've just been waiting for my setups. I've had a high success rate with just shorting and just going that. Last time I lost was on a call spread. I think 2 weeks ago was my last loss. Was 2 weeks ago. I think I lost around $200 on a ES call credit spread because the market went up 1,300 points and that was it. Oh, it makes a coronavirus test. Okay. Yeah, I probably am not going to be, like I said, right now I'm trading, I'm keeping it simple. I'm trading ES, SPY, and Apple. I'm keeping it real simple. I'm keeping it liquid. I'm keeping the liquidity. You know, it's probably fun to trade these, but I just can't. I just can't, honestly. You know, there's enough money in the market. There's enough liquidity in the market, and there's enough plays in the market that I don't need to learn a new stock. I just in times of uncertainty, I stick with stocks that I know and I know that I can win. All right, so oil's getting down, possibly sub 30, looking like it wants to leg down right now. Apple cracked to 253. Gonna try to take my profits here. They expire tomorrow, so and I don't want to get the market halted, so I want to try to get out before there's a halt. SPY, what percentage points is SPY down right now? Anybody know? Doesn't tell you here. It's got to be close to 6%. The other thing that's going to start happening is the percentages are going to be the same, but the dollar amounts are going to get smaller as we go down. As we go down, the percentages will be like 6, 7%, 5%. But the amount of dollars that that SPY will move or Apple will move will be less based on a percentage basis. SH doing well. Inverse ETF. How liquid is that guy? Yeah, that one's up 29. Only monthly expirations, not the best. TLT, I will trade that from time to time. TLT didn't really get that big of a bump. I mean, it did hit 155 yesterday, 156. It's up $8 now. It's not bad. I thought it would be higher, honestly. Oh man, Apple's cracking down right now. Yo, JCam, I don't know if I said good morning to you. Can't be that bad long term. It's not like World War Z out there. Yeah, I think people are just scared, and this is like a test of. I think this is a good test of the stock market on valuations. Honestly, like when we go up every day, people feel comfortable with adding, but when some issues arise, I mean, look how quickly they pulled their money. You know, like if they really felt that good about the long term, they wouldn't have pulled it that quick. It would have bounced like. But we'll see. It's still early. We're only in this this is the second week of a major sell off for us, so it's still relatively early. What's going on, Rodney? Good to see you. If you're just joining, say what up. If you could do me the favor, hit the like button. I would appreciate it. We're 7% down on SPY, so looking like it's gonna get halted. Looking like we're going to get halted. So I'm going to try to exit my position before they halt this thing. You guys think we're going to go down 10%, 13% today? It's like the Fed's been all over this. They've been ramping up the repo up to 175 billion. I mean, they've been all over this. They can't do anything really until Wednesday. So Wednesday they're going to have the Fed conference. They're going to announce what they're going to do. Rate cuts, no rate cuts. They had the emergency. I guess they could do another emergency rate cut if they want, I think. But based on how the emergency rate cut did last week, it sent us diving because it said the Fed was nervous, people were concerned, and we're in trouble. we're in trouble. Should I hold my put? I can't make the decision for you, man. You got to analyze your own risk. That's why you have to have proper targets. Like honestly, my target on Apple was 260 by Friday, and we're at 255 on Thursday. So I've exceeded my target. So I'm taking my profits. Also, it expires tomorrow, so I'm not going to play. Like, what if they have a ripping green day tomorrow? We're up 2,000 points on the Dow. Like anything can happen right now. So you can always redeploy your profits. I always say, you know, take profits, redeploy capital. You know, if you're up 1,000%, 500%, like what are you waiting for? 3,000%, 5,000%? Whoa, 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 whoa. Let's try to exit. Fill me. Okay. Things are running a little slower. Things are running a little slower. I just got filled for 1505. Made 840. So we got filled for 1505. Let's see what this option. This price is going up right now. Probably went in a little bit early, but it's okay. It's up to 17 now. So probably could have waited, got a better deal, waited for the bid ask. I went in right immediately at open. But we all good. We all good. I placed my bid a little bit low as well. So right now, SPY's down 6.5%, Apple's down 6.7%. Robinhood's down again. Not surprised. Let's see here. I'm gonna try to load Robinhood right now. It's loading. It's loading for me on the web. Let's check the status here. I don't know if I don't have any orders in there. I don't know. Maybe they're about to have issues, but it says everything's operational right now. You guys see that Weeble's adding crypto trading? Weeble's adding crypto trading at this point in time. Okay, so Apple, I didn't get the best fill on there. It's at 1650 settling in right now. I got a fill for 1505. I'm not complaining though. I mean, still made double my money. But that kind of shows you how priced in some of this stuff was, because the market, you know, I paid $6.50 for this. Got a fill here for $15. It's currently going for $16, right? And you know, so basically I made 100%, a little bit over 100% on my money. And normally a move like this, you would be up 1,000%. You know what I mean? Like you would be up 800%, 1,000% on a down move like this, a 6% or $18 down move on Apple. So that shows you how much they're pricing that in, how much they're expecting those moves. So just be mindful. Like if you're like, oh man, I only made 100%, be grateful, because the market is starting to price that in, as you can see right now. You know, that is exactly what happened. Gold is up. Oil's coming down a little bit. Let's look at ES. Let's look at ES futures are here. ES at 25. Are we going to get halted here or what? Futures are down 6.9%. SPY's down 6.88. So we're right on the cusp of getting halted. We're on the verge. So I'm grateful I made some money today. Definitely exceeded my expectations in terms of price target. I bought 50 shares of NAO a couple days ago. Nice. Heard they're flying off. They're flying off right now. Yeah, it's tough to me. It's tough for me to trade these pharmaceuticals. Disney's sub 100 now. So Disney's probably going to have some trouble with with ESPN now that the NBA is going to be down. You know what I mean? Man, crazy. Daniel was sitting on my hands for a while. So it looks like, yeah, it looks like people are having problems with Robinhood right now in our Discord. Let's take a look at this. Let's take a look at this. Apple. Yeah, these are going for like a couple $100 more. But if you leave a couple $100 on the table, yeah, these are going for a couple $100 more now. If you leave a couple $100 on the table, it's not a big deal in the scheme of things. You know, at the end of the day, like, this put could have been worthless today. You know, it could have definitely went the other direction. So I could have been down 650 or up 650 essentially. You know what I mean? And that's why you got to be careful. So is the no immediate circuit breaker? That's good. Looks like the market's trying to not do that, but it may. But right now, these I got to fill for $15. These are now going for $18. So once some contracts, probably a little bit illiquid when I put my order in. Probably should have waited, but I'm not gonna complain about $200-300. You know, don't get greedy. Take the win. Move on. Gonna redeploy that 840 somewhere else and just keep it rolling. You know what I mean? So the market is about to halt. We're at 6.9 unless it just hit it. Did it just hit it? Yeah. That's it. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Yeah, we're halted, guys. So we got a 15-minute halt on this bad boy. Yeah, all the baby boomers panicking. Yeah. Well, the thing is, like, there was unrealized wealth, you know, and the market kept ripping. So they think that wealth was owed to them, the overvaluations and all that. It's not owed to you. You know what I mean? Like, you didn't put. I mean, you had time in, but I mean, you kind of had to know 11, 12-year bull run. I mean, what do you think's going to happen eventually? You're going to have a down year. 2019 was great. I mean, that's just how it goes. Like, look at the charts. Was it yesterday we went through the 1999, 2000 charts, you know? And it was crazy. Man, this Discord is going nuts right now. All right, guys. Well, we're halted. Gonna take a little break here. You know, be safe though. Yeah, I'm glad that I sold in the opening too. It's not worth a couple $100, man. I mean, sure, we can go down more and stuff like that, but I'm gonna take the money. I'm gonna redeploy. VIX right now is at 65.56. It's out of control. So, you know, we locked in some gains. So let's see what oil does. We'll see what the rest of the day does. Maybe I'll lock in a couple short day trades, scalp a little bit for Friday expiration, even though it's going to be rich, super rich. You know what I mean? So right now we're chilling for another few minutes. So you guys be safe. I'll be in the Discord all day. If you need anything, come and hang out with us. Link is in the description. Be safe, guys. Stay safe, stay green. It's us versus herd.